The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Please bow your heads. Thank you. You may be seated. Sanbonani, and good evening. Let me first start by recognizing His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, Chancellor of UNISA and former President of South Africa, Principal and Vice Chancellor Professor Lenkabula, the Chairperson of Council, Dr. Musia, and members of Council in absentia, members of executive management and extended management of the university in attendance, executive and deputy executive deans from various colleges present, esteemed dignitaries, friends of UNISA in attendance, college academics, professional and support staff, unisons, parents, grandparents, guardians, siblings, spouses, and partners, and friends of UNISA. And of course, to our graduates, class of 2024 and 2025, soon to be the alumni of this University of the Land. Warm greetings to all of you, and a heartfelt welcome to this gathering. We are here to acknowledge and celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matshidiso Molapo. I'm the Acting Vice Principal, Strategy, Risk, and Advisory Services. I'm officiating this ceremony this evening on behalf of our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Professor Lenkabula. With me on the stage are colleagues who will be presiding with me jointly this evening. From the Registrar's portfolio, we have the Regional Director, Dr. P.K. Mieza. From the College of Education, we have Professor A.V. Modau, who will be delivering the Chancellor's address this evening, and also with me are academics from various colleges and college representatives. Let me first recognize from our management team the Vice Principal of ICT, Mrs. M.N. Nakene Nginqi, and also Dr. P.J. Mieza, who's our Regional Director on behalf of the Registrar. College of Graduate Studies, I have Professor T. Nguchini, Executive Dean, Professor K.R. Mbata, Acting Director, School of Interdisciplinary Research and Graduate Studies. College of Law, I have Dr. L.R. Marodi, who is the Director, School of Criminal Justice, Professor B.A. Dube, and College of Human Sciences, I have Professor Z.Z. Nkosi, Executive Dean, Professor M.J. Madise, who is a college representative, Dr. Shandu, college representative, and Professor R. Mbezi, who is also a college representative. College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Professor M.C. Mlauzi, who's the Deputy Executive Dean, Professor N.E. Najalele, who's also a college representative. College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Dr. E. Mtweni, who's a college representative. College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor K. Means, who's also a college representative, and Professor N. Nyangiwe. College of Education, we have Dr. S. Cele, Professor R.J. Tabane, Professor A.S. Ngubani, and Professor A.V. Mdau. College of Accounting Sciences, we have Ms. M.M.N. Polo, who is the Director of School of Applied Accountancy. I would also like to quickly recognize colleagues who have provided administrative and logistical support for making this occasion possible in the Division of Graduation, the Department of Institutional Advancement, Multimedia Services, Operations and Facilities, including Security and Protection Services, and the Department of Human Resources, the Employee and Wellness Unit. It is a great honor to be standing before you today to celebrate this academic milestone. Today, we gather to mark the end of a chapter in your academic journey and the beginning of a new one. You have overcome challenges, and you are at this point because of your resilience and hard work. To the graduates, it is by no mistake that you are seated here in this ceremony. You have worked very hard, and with the guidance from our academics who are seated here on the stage, and the support from your families who are sitting here with you in this room, and now you have realized your goals. At UNISA, we are committed to upholding education as a fundamental human right, to ensuring that no student is left behind. Together, in collaboration with your families and dedicated professionals who are here with us, we have overcome a lot of challenges along the way in your journey, and we can still do more to ensure that you thrive academically and you continue beyond your graduation. The University of South Africa has implemented several initiatives aimed at fostering greater student success, and you have succeeded, and many more will be succeeding behind you. Thank you very much. Once again, a warm welcome, and let us celebrate and enjoy this ceremony. I thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to welcome Professor A.V. Mdau to come over to the podium to deliver the Chancellor's address. Over to you, Prof. Mdau. Thank you, Prof.
Dimadekwan. Lori Dimadekwan. Atingambi bazatwamba. Dimadekwana. Kezo wamba zini. As indicated, my name is Awerani Mdau from Pile village in Zimauri, Limpopo province. So I'm very far from home. Good evening to you graduates and parents. I'm so excited to be talking to you this evening because my mother, who passed on a month ago, told me that today is my birthday. So I'm delivering this Chancellor's address on what my mother said is my birthday. So I'm so excited to be doing this. I wish to extend my greetings to the Chancellor, former President, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Vice Chancellor, Prof. Buleng Linkabula, the acting Vice Chancellor for today's ceremony, and all the colleagues present in this ceremony. I say good evening. And up front, I wish you the best in your careers. Today I want to do something I've never done before, but I felt that I have to do it. Ngike ngavakashela esinye isikole samabangaphansi ngasekhaya eVenda. Ngifike uthishanhloko esegumbini lokufunda. Uthe ukuba angibona webese uthumela omunye wabafundi ukuba angitshele ngimlinde usematasa egunjini lokufunda. Umfundi wakusho konke lokho ngolimi lokubolekwa. Mina ngabe sengimphendula ngolimi lweTshivenda. Ngase ngimbuza ukuthi kungani angakhulumi ngeTshivenda. Umfundi waphendula wathi akuvumelekile uzojeziswa uma ekhuluma ngeTshivenda ngesikhathi sesikole. Akusona isehlako sokuqala lesi. Sengike ngahlangabezana naso kwezinye izikole eziningi. Okunye abantu abantsundu basenensekelo yokuthi ukufunda nokufundisa kumele kusetshenziswe ulimi lokubolekwa kuze kuthuthuke ezomnotho. Kunjalo abazali bafuna abantwana babo basebenzise ulimi lokubolekwa ngaso sonke isikhathi esikhundleni sokusebenzisa izilimi zendabuko. Kodwa abomdabu baseChina nabaseJapan bona basebenzisa ulwimi lwebele lokufunda nokufundisa. Lolu lokubolekwa balusebenzisa kuphela kwezokuxhumana nabanye futhi benza kahle kakhulu ebomini yozokuthutha nokunye. Uoyo ubolo ukuthi iAfrika ilona lodwa izwe emhlabeni elinohlelo lokufunda nokufundisa ngolwimi lokubolekwa. Ngakho ke kungamangazi ukubona abafundi abafunda ngolwimi lokubolekwa bengenzi kahle esifundweni zabo. Okunzima kakhulu abanye baze basilachaze phansi isikole bengaphothuli ibanga lokugcina ngenxa yezingcinamba zokungalucondi kahle lolimi lokubolekwa. Abafundi abangafundi ngolwimi lwebele abekho emathubeni okwenza kahle ezifundweni zabo. Okunye umtasa ngonyaka ka2013 wabalula ukuthi ukufunda ngolwimi lwebele kunemphumela emihle esifundweni futhi lenza abantwana bakulungele ukuba besikolweni futhi banethezeke njengabafundi. Bagcine usiko lwabo nozokuthemba nokuthi umbuzo uthi ngabe izilimi zobuchwepheshe sigunyaziwe yini ekusetshenzisweni kwezilimi zendabuko ngemhlukana kwazo kuzo zonke isifundo na? I tried. I visited one of the local primary schools in my area in Venda. The principal was in class and sent one of the learners to speak to me that she is still in class. The learner said that in English, and I responded in Tshivenda, and the learner insisted that she will be punished if she responds in Tshivenda during school hours. This is not an isolated incident, as I've experienced this in many other schools. Furthermore, some of the black Africans continue to believe that English is the language of learning and teaching, which is necessary for economic empowerment. Hence, they prefer their kids to use English at any given point at the expense of African indigenous languages. But the Chinese and the Japanese, for example, they use their local language for teaching and learning, and some use English just for communication. And they are excelling, for example, in the motor industry, etc. Oyo also indicates that Africa is the only continent in the world where most of formal learning happens in a foreign language to the learner and the teacher. Therefore, it is not surprising that some English second language learners run a greater risk of underachievement or worse, drop out of school. Learners who do not use the language they are familiar with while learning basically their home language are disadvantaged and unlikely to perform to the best of their abilities. Furthermore, Mutasa also reported that mother tongue instruction results in improved learning achievements, better adjustments to school as learners will be comfortable, cultural preservation, and self-confidence in learners. However, the question is, are there scientific language registers in the various African indigenous languages for the different subjects? Researchers, for example, in Tule and Oyo, indicate that learners who are learning through a language which is not their own experience greater difficulty attaining the same level in science education than those learners whose home language is the same as the language of learning and teaching. Moreover, some English second language learners face a dual task, that is learning English as a language of instruction, while at the same time having to use this language which they are still not proficient in to learn science content. It follows then that the use of the language of learning and teaching in the indigenous languages may assist in improving meaningful learning. But the question is, do we have the tools? When delivering a speech at an event to celebrate indigenous languages at the University of Johannesburg Soweto campus, the Honorable former Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court of South Africa, Mogoeng, said the government should encourage people to study and make use of indigenous languages. He further encouraged South Africans to prioritize their mother tongue to ensure that they do not lose their identity. Dr. Somadoda Fikeni, who is a notable political commentator, also agreed with the Chief Justice as he asserted that when you lose your language, you lose your soul, you lose your history. Similarly, President Cyril Ramaphosa urged South Africans to embrace their indigenous languages and further encourage the nation to learn their indigenous languages to understand their identities. The South African Democratic Teachers Union, SADTU, has also made a pledge to the DBE to consider teaching in indigenous languages as it will boost learners' performance in schools. While addressing the education in Durban, Pretoria, Mugwena Maluleke argued that teachers need to be encouraged to teach learners using their mother tongue, as doing so will yield better teachers and results. Don't tell me it is difficult. I had a conversation, I spoke to you in Zulu, even though I come from Venda, where I speak my home language is Chivenda. So which means we can do it in our African indigenous languages. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Mdau, for your insight and for your wisdom in your presentation to share with our graduates seated here. Thank you very much for highlighting the importance of language, the fact that we are still, being the only place or the only continent using foreign languages for learning instead of using mother tongue. And many studies have already proven that mother tongue is more beneficial than using a foreign language for learning. And we can see the success of other countries like China and Japan, and who use English only as a form of communication, but learning used in their indigenous languages. Thank you for highlighting that, and I hope we will reach that point in the future as South Africa. Without any waste of time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to get started with our ceremony. And let me ask that, if there are learners who are standing there at the back, or the graduates who are standing at the back, can we please allow them to come in and get seated? We'll just give you a few minutes for them to get seated. And also, I would like to request that before we get started, please put your phones on a silent mode so that the ceremony is not disrupted in any way. You can keep your phones on so that you can snap pictures, but please keep them on a silent mode. And also, I would like to request you, once we start with the conferment of degrees and diplomas, can you kindly please be seated or do not leave the hall. Once you get your certificate, please come back to your seat so that we can all enjoy the audience that we have for each and every one of you sitting in this room. Please do not leave the hall. And also, may I kindly request that we have a lot of graduates this evening. Our numbers are unusually high. So I'm going to request you to please minimize the dancing on the stage as much as it's nice and beautiful. And I know it's very exciting and you know, it can take one to another level, but please let's try to save a little bit of time by minimizing that so that we can move as fast as possible so that all the other people who are coming behind you have a fair opportunity to also be recognized. So we will get started with the ceremony. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Thank you.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Claire Ann Riley receives the degree Master of Laws. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Lucas Msongelwa received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nkukazi Fani Zakaria Ngobezi receives the Bachelor of Science Honours degree in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Congratulations.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours. Nkosing Phile Hlabisa, Sanelsiwe Mbona, Tholakele Nonkululeko Mkhize, Gezekile Rebecca Mnikati, Sanele Nozipho Mokhotu, Francis Begumuzi Mtimkhulu, Sinenhlanhla Zamangwane Ngwane, Zamanguni Gladness Nkabinde, Minenhle zamashamasi enkosi. Phindile nomcebo Nobela. Nontobeko Aurelian Tuli. Buhle Sibusiso Nyawo. Lona Themba Sikhakhane. Londiwe Noxolo Thusi. Nonhlanhla Thusi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor Andiswa Vezi, degree obtained with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science Honours. Cindy Swakumalo. Thembelihle Petunia Mdladla. Buisile Princess Sajwa. Konzani Stoli.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Sinethemba Cia. Nompumelelo Sinothando Mncube. Wongekile Busisiwe Ndebele.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Londiwe Princess Ndlovu receives the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences Honours.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Honours Bachelor of Education. Nomkululeko Lillian Sibis. Leslie Nicole Anand. Nangamso Ayabulela Bebe. Busisiwe Ignatia Butelezi. Hlengiwe Rebecca Cebekulu. Kalyani Chetty. Nonhle Dlamini. Nonhle. Nonhle. Mbali Zinhle Dlulu. Sandisile Fundile Gumede. Sinikiwe Nosipe Gumede. Slindile Gumede. Christy Lee Lakan. Tabsile Trisha Lutuli. Stembukuhle Dumile Magwaza. Fortunate Netemba Masondo. Nolwazi Charity Mavundla. Patricia Mbat. Tembale Tutabile Mkun. Tanda Zile Bonfika Mdladla. Nokukanya Angel Mdlalose. Nelisiwe Joyce Mkize. Nokulunga Gertrude Mkize. Sanele Patience Mkize. Nkosi Ngiphile Goodness Mlambo. Nelisiwe Evelyn Mtembu. Zithulele Phumulani Mtembu. Bonke Kazanele Mthethwa. Nompumelelo Sindi Mthethwa. Phindile Mthethwa. Keshni Munin. Michaela N. Naidu. Melisha Naika. Pumile Precious Ndimande. Nompumelelo adequate Ndlovu. Neliswa Nduzi. Luleka Ngubo. Gugulethu Thandiwe Ayandansele. Nompilo Linet Ntini. Lungile Gloria Ngumalo. Nompilo Happiness Nyembe. Fabian Pillay. Senamile Primrose Sibia. Ntombi zonke Thafeni. Phakamisiwe Hysentia Qaba. Nandipha Precious Zulu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Fazana Sheikh receives the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Sitembile Nompumelelo Dlamini. Charlene Govender. Nomfundo Faith Kaula. Nosihle Evidence Mafa. Sadhana Maharaj. Sbusiso Malinga. Tembeka Londeka Matonsi, the degree is obtained with distinction. Sitlengiwe Nobuhle Nokulunga Mkize, degrees obtained with distinction. Sanele Victor Mkwanas. Krishna Veni Reddy. Shade Simone Stevens. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Buyi Nompumelelo Zwane receives the degree of Baccalaureus Technologia. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ayanda Purit Ntanzi receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Shalona Manipeshat receives the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ebisile Zamile Dlamini receives the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Laws. Bibi Khadija Bula. Nonela Bly. Siphelele Sandile Cele. Nomasonto Beauty Hlachwayo. Sibahle Kuzwayo. Nomkhosi Priska Makamu. Priti Sindiswa Ayanda Mkize. Nalutando Valencia Nzuza. Nomkebo Prudence Tole. Ayanda Nontogozo Zungu. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Bafikile Barbara Bangu obtains the degree with distinction. Umelo Immaculate Dladla. Mandisi Lungi Dlamini. Zuzile Dlamuka. Nokutula Gwambe. Lizwile Nkosi Malibongwe Hlongwa. Hloniphile Khanyile.
Ngobile Hlengiwe Langa obtains the degree with distinction. Nolwazi Brilliant Mavundla Simpiwe Martin Mbambo Kwanda Brian Mkize Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Sipogazi Mkize obtains the degree with distinction. Sipelele Mlambo. Lihle Itemba Pumla Mngoma. Diahetsi Mulifi. Ayongezwa Msizi. Tobegile Msomi. Nokwazi Ntombezishoyo Myeni. Nicholas Kuben Neka. Jabulile Sarah Ndlela. Mlondi Excellent Ndlovu. Nokuphila Ntombifuthi Ngobo. Nomusa Eunice Ngobo. Tembelihle Zama Ngwenya. Xolani Cyril Nkala. Laura Ann Pillay. Chanel Josephine Pillay. Priyaska Rajkumar. Nokolo Peace Sibiya. Asanda Zama. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nombuso Happiness Zulu obtains the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree Bachelor of Commerce. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Sanele Praise God Mabaso obtains the degree with distinction. Simon Parayachi. Anna Makosazane Magugu.
Only this one. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a Bachelor of Science from the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Spusiso Blessing Mafu. Muchinerepi Emmanuel Makotsi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Amy Basson. Anele Nsikulelu Cynthia Duvane. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Taryn Nicole Enoch receives the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Aisha Isop receives the degree with distinction. Sibusisi we Kwandile Quebeca. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Habiba Mula receives the degree with distinction. Dawn Leah Moses. Nduduzi Francis Pewa. Lorenzo Samuel. Javal Krishan Singh. Shikara Surinath. Clarinda. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Clarinda van Gunt receives the degree with distinction. Congratulations. Nokolo Charity Zondi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Arts in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Zito Mabika. Nkulengwa Ronnie Ntanzi. Sibensile Ntuli. Nondomiso Sibia.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Zamo Priti Georgisa. Pelisa Mkize. Pumela Pumza Potwana. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nesima Abdul Kalak Lairi receives the degree of Bachelor of Visual Arts. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Nobuhle Princess Bengu. Shivana Bowani Pasad. Lungelo Tanda Gina. Happiness Zanele Mbambo. Sinenhlanhla Ngobo. Penelope Zama Zuza. Nolutando Cheryl Shezi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Jodash Shardin Govender receives the degree of Bachelor of Theology. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Claudel Govender. Bonisiwe Pindile Eve Gumede. Sarika Hiraman. Zakia Khan. Magdalene Simon Lubk. Noma Wesile Prudence Mata. Slindokuhle Masha Mayisela. Nelisiwe Pel Mbuyisa. Nzuzo Brian Mpungose. Stand here. Yeah, and look at the camera that side. Bongekile Mavis Mkadi. Simpiwe Purity Ndlovu. Sindisiwe Ndlovu. Bongisipho Octavia Ngidi. Nonhlanhla Khwezi Nzama. Lynette Perimal. Beauty Noctula Sithole. Jabulani Knowledge Chabalala. Nonhlanhla Patricia Zikali. Cabangile Delisile Zikubu. Nobuhle Pretty Zondi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Avishka Chunilal. Pumla Duma. Sivnasan Govender. Lerato Hope Mabunga. That's right. Lebuhang Monica Matlaku. Mluleki Bonelelo Mchunu. Michelle Joy Mutilo. Winnie Tolagele Mtimkulu. Philemon Mkapuni Mvelase. Renee Janice Patton. Tobile Figile Kwabe. Wonderful. Nabila Rasool. Bianca Sheridan Renee. Karishma Anand Maharaj Skuman. She's gone. Nomaswazi Pepile Twala. Nozipho Sihle Xaba. Nontuthuko Angel Zungu. Philile Zukiswa Dlamini. Nondumiso Agnes Jaka. Philile Sharon Mavimbela. Nwabisa Angel Mazongolo. Camera. There we go. Camera. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Adele Moodley receives this degree with distinction. Bongegile Goodness Ntuli. Camera. Tembeka Gracious Zondo. Jason Richard Ernest Abrams. Get the camera. Yukti Balali. Glenacia Boutle Biela. Swanelo Mazwi Jackson Ele. Nadira Shafarai. Jerusha Chetty. Mbalenhle Bathobile Chili. Bawelile Felicia Dlamini. Amanda Palisa Khanyi Goba. Nonhlanhla Fortunate Gumede. There we go. Samgelisiwe Thembeka Hlongwa. Sebenzile Pearl Khoza. Camera. Onke Neliswa Khumalo. Camera, please. There we go. Petunia Zamantungwa Zanele Khumalo. Sanelisiwe Khumalo. Siphesihle thanks Khuzwayo. Zamantungwa Mabaso. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Warda Madari receives the degree with distinction. Princess Nelisiwe Madlebe. Nelisiwe Rejoice Malinga. Nonkululeko Portia Maphumulo. Promise Hlonphile Mazibuko. Slindile Nosipho Mazibuko. Nomathemba Mbili. Okay. Okay. All right. Get your head, girl. Ayanda Pumzile Mbogazi. Look at the camera. There we go. Smile. Pamela Tobegile Innocentia Feka. Look at the camera. Minenhle Mhlanga. Khanyisani Mthobisi Mhlongo. Njomal. Just stand still and look at the camera for your picture. There we go. Veronica Dumazile Mhlongo. Stand there, smile and look at the camera. Ngobile Quinn Beryl Mkhize. Look at the camera and smile. Senzo Mlambi. Domfuti Zanele Mngomezulu. Smile. Carol Nomzamo There we go. Carol Nomzamo Mukwaleli. All right now. Busisiwe Gloria Mthembu. Camera. Smile. Michelle Mthembu. Look that way and smile. Ntozini Mieni. Slindile Precious Mieza. There we go. Darius Mark Naidu. Stand in the shoes, look that way and smile. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Yudaika Nanan receives this degree with distinction. Stand on the shoes, look at the camera, and smile. Andile Zodwa Ngube. That way, smile. Jabulo, good enough, Ngube. Look at the camera. Nonhle Tembelihle Ndiaza. smile. Samgelisiwe Ndlangisa. Nompilo Constance Ngwenya. How? Decree. All right now. Siyabonga. Siyabonga kakhulu ezihlalweni ezimhlophe. Siyabonga. Ake sibone ukuthi nabanye sokwazi yini ukubezwa amagama abo. Siyabonga. You ready? Amanda Nkonzwenhle Ntombi zonke Nkabinde. Look that way and smile. Nonkululeko Lungani Ntombela. Nonzuzo Ntshangase. Smile. Hamgile Dado Kwabe. Hi. Stand there. Saib. Aliyah Saib. Hi. No. Tahira Saib. Oh. Tahira, come back. We need a beautiful picture. All right? Stand there, look that way, and smile. There you go. Stand there, look that way, smile. Okay, Suhuka. All right. Siwela Maria Suhuka. Anita Silela. Stand there, look that way, and smile. Ngenzeni Shozi. Look that way and smile. Kudisha Singh. Stand there, smile. Casey Lee Smith. Well done. Hi. Stand there, look that way. Husna Vauda. Look that way. Zianda Vumba. Look that way. Sindisiwe Nompumelelo Zikhali. Stand there, look that way and smile. Zemkonto Zikhali. Awusuka nini madoda? Well done. I'm scared. Congratulations. Well done. Stand there, look there, smile. Nothando Cynthia Zuke. Congrats. Go down. She's coming. What is it? Bachelor of Information Science. Honors. All right. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nomusa Mieza receives the Bachelor of Information Science honors with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the Mother College is now presenting. The following candidates receive the degree Bachelor of Education. Anele Tebekasi Bengu, degree obtained with distinction. Ashmika Bolai, degree obtained with distinction. Kanyisani Kelumu Sabutelezi. Nokubonga Nomcebo Butelezi. Spamandla Cypren Butelezi. Bonisi Wekele. Nombuso Mendikele. Nompilo Standi Wekele. Samuel Kel. Lungiswa Qiliza. Lindiswa Qiya. Yoliswa Cynthia Danisa. No Sihle no Musa Dladla. Abiwe Sheriff Dlamini. Lungelo Rebecca Dlamini. Nontobeko Sanele Poshia Dlamini. Nozwelo Faith Dlamini. Olwethu Dlamini. Zandile Dlamini. Tinisile Dube. Xolile Wintros Dube. Nolufefe Witness Duma. Sinethemba Poshia Dumisa. Nomusa Fakude. Natasha N. Teresa Flores, degree obtained with distinction. Yandisa Gani, degree obtained with distinction. Nontokoso Lunduwe Gama. Spokazi Fair Hope Gama. Pumlile Gansa. Snenhlanhla Gazu. Spelele Prudence Gazu. Bonke Gaba, degree obtained with distinction. Sinenhlanhla Gabashe. Sine Gugu Praise Ngumisa. Tobekani Fortune Gwensa. Terias Bianca Suen Gillian. Anele Jimmy Goniwe. Bongiwe Zanele Gumede. Samkelisiwe Princess Zimbili Gumede. Tandazile Dumisile Gumede. Zama Precious Gumede. Asiso Gunwana. Gunwana. Albright Hill. Nokubonga Rosemary Hlongwani. Come to me. Is it up? No, non-dumis. Non-dumis. Okay. Non-dumuso busisiwe Promise Hlongwa. Sandisile Andiswa Hlope. Dane John Impson, degree obtained with distinction. Farnaz B. Ismail. Nonjabula Isabel Jali. Zanele Cynthia Jili. Ntombikaise Samkelisiwe Jobe. Babalwa Kayana. Nontobeko Tembelihle Khanyile. Prince Boniso Khanyile. Mpho Petunia Khanyi. Philile Khanyi. Stembile Khathi. Nokuluka Sinhle Khomo. Nonhlanhla Khoza. Sandiswa Owami Khoza. Lube luhle Slindile Khumalo. Ntombi se Pinky Khumalo. Andiswa Busiswa Langa. Nondumiso Langazana, degree obtained with distinction. Nokolo Zola Lipeya Yana, degree obtained with distinction. Ntombenhle Promise Luswas. Pilanati Skoliwe Lutuli. Look at that old man there. Look at that gentleman there. Amanda Mandisa Mabika. Tobile Tabile Mabizela. Pindile Ketiwe Mahalakaka. Lindiwe Kia. Ngobile Evidence Mageba. Rikel Maharaj, degree obtained with distinction. Bongile Majol. Okay, all right, let's take a picture now. Let's take a picture there. Lindo kuhle majozi. Let's take a picture there. Zanele Precious Makoba. Laika Malik. Sheena Manichandra. Mandla Sbusiso Munukuza. Begutolo Manyinga. Veronica Ntaviseng Maputle. Simpiwe Masango. Silindile Nomasonto Masina. Simpiwe Zinhle Mataba. Sesethu Matiwani. Gugus Nenhlanhla Mazibuko. Phakamile Mazibuko. Sibusisiwe Nombulelo Mazibuko. Busisiwe Mbatha. Phumzile Cynthia Mbele. Nolwazi Mbele. Lungantonkozo Mbokazi. Ina. Jermaine Minenhle Mbongwe. Nomusa Zinhle Mdluli.
Ngizobafaka leadership, don't worry. Yolisa Aphelele Mgijima. Bongumusa Top Mhlongo. Lungelo Vukani Mhlongo. Samgelisiwe Octavia Mhlongo. Begale. Hey! Hey! Dissolution now. Zinhlela ngalethu umhlungu. Nokubonga thankness Mjaja. Ayanda Mkhize. Sithembile Nondumiso Mkhize. Zanele Precious Mkhize. Nomcebo Magnificent Mkhwamubi. Kethukuthula Mkhwanazi. Ntando yenkosi icela impilo Mkhwanazi. Nomfundo Ziningi Mlambo. Bafaka manje. Angakakubizi thisha. Sibekezelo Mncwango. Precious Bongekile Mngadi. Siphumelele Ruth Mgaga. Mpilwenhle Whitney Mngomezulu. Sanele Promise Mngomezulu. Sitshengiso Mlungisi Mngomezulu. Siyabonga. Zamile Mngomezulu. Zempilo Patricia Mngomezulu. Nokuthula Pretty Mnguni. Mbali Nkosikhona Mnyango. Riyothabetse Mukebe. Asanda Mpange. Thuthukile Fezile Mpanza. Ntokozo Mphuthi. Nelisiwe Zanele Mpontshane. Noluthando Ayanda Msabala. Nontethelelo Gladness Msane. Sithabile Msani. Mbali yethu Naledi Msomi. Zandile Msomi. Nqobile Mtakwende. Fauza Mthembu. Nomathemba Phumelele Mthembu. Ntombi kayise Precious Mthembu. Sinegugu Mthembu. Zamathembu Lungelo Mthembu. Zanele Mthembu. Nokwanda Mthethwa. Nelly Matron Timkhulu. Nomfundo Thobile Mthiyane. Msizi Simangaliso Mthiyane. Bongumusa Mtolo. Busisiwe Prudence Mtshali. Stephen Mtshali. Nompumelelo Lucia Mwahla, degree obtained with distinction. Telimpilo Portia Mwelase. Zandile Rebecca Mieni. Nosipho Paul Mieza, degree obtained with distinction. Nsindiso Philasande Mzimela. Makhosazane Thembokuhle Mzobe. Phindile Mzobe. Likisha Astrid Nahur. Okay. Omalia Naidu, degree obtained with distinction. Ntombi zonke Nqokwana. Sindile Ndebele. Hlakaniphile Ndimande. Jabulile Zandile Ndimande. Sizakele Ndimande. Nozipho Joy Ndlela. Sinethemba Purity Ndlovu. Zinhle Valentine Ndlovu. Mandisa Ndunakazi. Lindela Pretty Nene. Anathi Ngaleka. Makabongwe Bongiwe Ngobo. Spelele Mike Ngobo. Thandeka Tracy Ngobo. Tapsile Nonzuzo Ngidi. Nompilo Sindisiwe Ngobese. Sthembile Nurse Ngobese. Hlengiwe Ngubane. Nonkululeko Ngubane. Sinembali Ngubane. Siphe sihle Lungelo Nomzamo Ngubane. Sibonelo Terence Ngwane. Cynthia Rosemary Ngwenya. Nonkululeko Nkomo. Siphe sihle Thandeka Nkosi. Zamumusa Ntombi futhi Nkosi. Oluhle Nomaqwazi. Thembisile Gladys Ntshangase. Nondumiso Ntuli. Phindile Pretty Ntuli. Fanele sibonge Zime Nxumalo. Michael Sandile Nxumalo. Celiwe Monica Nzama. Nokuhle celiwe Hayi celiwe. Uze nenye. Nokuhle Nzama. Siphe sihle Pretty Nzama. Nothando Precious Nzimande. Thobekile Sinenhlanhla Nzuza. Lindiswa Pani. Sindisiwe Phondo. Sebenzile Agnes Pungula. Ishara Punwasi. Charlene Pillay. Karen Pillay, degree obtained with distinction. Nogwanda Kwabe. Kapelani Zibongele Khatebe. Kethiwe Thobile Shabalala. Kelly Ann Rajbali, degree obtained with distinction. Nonhlanhla Cynthia Shabalala. Nosipho Shabalala. Tiberius Sizuyise Shabangu. Rachel Pixton Shapley. Samara Shah, degree obtained with distinction. Nadine Sholayan. Simpiwe Shongwe. Smangele Angel Shozi. Yolanda Sibenya. Mandla Kayise Lindelani Sbiya. Nokwethemba Mpilenhle Sibiya. Nonhlanhla Penelope Sibiya. Nandipha Precious Sigwebela. Nolikwa Cleopatra Sikonde. Foreman Bekamaswazi Simelane. Sonali Singh, degree obtained with distinction. Bayanda Siseleni. Langelihle Sithole. Nomcebo Sithole. Phumzile Sithole. Ashiva Sukram. Kiara Suljudin, degree obtained with distinction. Sindiswa Tabete. Minenhle nonkazimulo Thusi. Zinhle Nqobile Thusi. Jordan van Dijk, degree obtained with distinction. Nicole Storm Watkins, degree obtained with distinction. Sanele Xulu. Samgelisiwe Zondo. Zanele Andisiwe Zondo. Nomkhosi Cynthia Zulu. Nonjabulo Thuliswa Zulu. Thandeka Buhle Zulu. Lungile Zuma. Nonjabulo Ngitheni Zuma. Khayelihle Zwane. Okay. It seems there's a party here and an after party there, and you are disturbing the main party. So can you please welcome your children there, but don't make noise because you are disturbing the ones we are calling here. Please. Lindumusa Anxious Zwane. Mlondi, welcome Zwane. Nokubongwa Nobuhle Zwane. Siphiwe Nomfundo Zwane. Taskin Abdullah. Bonisiwe Ibane. Nolwazi Silindile Dludla. Quraisha Ismail. Wendelin Melissa Jacobs. Ngamisile Lucia Kumalo. Precious Zola Langa. Nontokozo Nonhlanhla Madondo. Nontobeko Bongiwe Maphumulo. Lungile Jennifer Mbuyazi. Victoria Nelisiwe Mia. Smangele Faith Mkhize. Pretty Philisiwe Mkhize. Buhle noZipho Mlondo. Mbali Elicious Mtambo. Emilia Ntombifuthi Ndabezitha. Bavelile Caroline Ndlovu. Nadine Ashlyn Peterson. Bright Dolly Shozi. Tumega Chakalisa. Sinothile Sibonelo Zungu. Estelle Asaram. Zandile Buthelezi. Kumbulile Moira Couch. Akisha Dunpasad. Telesha Gopal. Nompumelelo Kudazi. Happiness Kumete. Ola Jabulani Olani Kumete. Nontokozo Colencia Keswa. Kutsia Ahmad Kaki. Mondli Nduduzo Kanyi. Kukulethu Khumalo. Nicholas Sandile Linda. Sarika Lachman, degree obtained with distinction. Eric Mike Mabuza. Noxolo Promise Madlala. Cynthia Lindiwe Majola. Trivenisha Matura. Nomvula Puleng Matseletsele. Nomusa Wendy Mazibugo. Babegile Carol Mbiko. Tubelihle Charity Mdletshe. Precious Smangele Mshongo. Nondumiso Precious Mkhize. Thembelephi Nomthandazo Mthembu. June Rose Thandazile Mtshali. Zanele Nelisiwe Ndlovu. Nomalanga Precious Ngobo. Nosipho Ngobo. Samgelisiwe Ngongo. Amanda Amesha Ngiti. Bongegile Ngonini. Hayi baba, hawuthisha buya. Joseph Mfaniseni Ngubane. Wonder Boy Siphelele Ngubane. Wandile Philile Chembeni. Nonhlanhla Princess Ntuli. Zamadima Happiness Shange. Samira Sheikh, degree obtained with distinction. Precious Gugu Sikakane. It's okay. Thank you. Come over there. Nokuthula Sithole. Letitia Kunjulwa Sithole. Dileshni Naushad Soni. Hloniphile Pinky Thusi. Lungile Xaba. No Prudence Nombuso Zikali. Fortunate Nonhlanhla Zungu. Ntombenhle Precious Zungu. Cebile Patricia Bengu. Sabatha Mbongiseni Buthelezi. Andiswa Qaluza. Lihle Khwela. Mluleki Perfect Malulega. Sakumuzi Emmanuel Mkhunu. Nontembiso Promise Mhlamvu. Mpumelelo Mpendulo Mkhize. Talente Nomathemba Mkhize. Nandipha Barbara Mpinda. Noluthando Promise Mpungose. Thokozile Winnie Love Msomi. Amanda Mvundla. Thembisile Silindile Mieza. Zanele Pretty Ndlovu. Slindile Koleka Ngcobo. Nontando Ngwabi. Phumzile Anela Ntombela. Khulekani James Ntuli. Crystal Justin Pillay. Sithandiwe Nombulelo Sithole. Nokulunga Sesanda Zuma.
Number 30 what? 21. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ntokozo Emalda Gwala receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received their postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Nondumiso Mthembu. Oh, sorry. Nondumiso, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nondumiso Mthembu received the diploma with distinction. Zuzile Ndlovu Senamile. Sanelisiwe Ngcobo Nontando.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Fezile Mbali Mthembu. Zifikile Faith Ngubelanga.
Thank you, Portia. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Portia Lindile Gumede. Mbalenhle Priti Gwala. Nontobeko Purity Ndlovu. Primrose Indisiwe Ndlovu. Zandile Pumzilo Ngobo.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Nontando Jeza. Tanduxolo Malusi Majola. Noluthando Nokuphila Mfeka. Happiness Nothando Mpungose. Asanda Priscilla Mtolo. Nomfundo Happiness Ndlovu. Nontobeko Nkosi. Winile Wenzile Nkosi. Nontsikelelo Sithole.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Samantha Ngobo, Sizipiwe Samantha Ngobo. Ntombi zonke Kwabe.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Saziso Nhlakanipho Siyathemba Dube. Xoliswa Hlongwane. Daniel Jangadathan obtained a diploma with distinction. Ngobile Tembelihle Zikhali.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Lungelo Teddy Banda. Sipiwe Nontobeko Butelezi. Slindile Gumede. Qebile Mate. Nombilo Immaculate Mpulo. Nobuhle Ngani.
Stand here and face the camera.
Siyabonga Kulani Ndlovu.
Face direction.
Lusanda Nikwe. Notolo Ayabonga Ntini. Nokwethemba Prithintuli. Ayanda Ngumalo. Ria Divona Pile, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, received a diploma with distinction. Kutazwa Barbara Twaibani. Princess Baketile Zulu. Silindile Immaculate Zulu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Tubelihle Mlondo Lozi Tele. Zanele Gumede. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor Asanda Kumalo obtains the diploma with distinction. Notolo Mbale Kumalo. Andile Nombuso Mbele. Nokwanda Zimbili Ngozi. Lihle Priscilla Msweli. Enoch Lungelo Glovana.
There's a camera there. Just turn around, and look at the camera there.
Nondlabulo Nene. Nomvuselelo Precious Ngobo. Nondunduzo Spindile Mgidi. Kanyisile Priscian Nomlava. Nonjabulo Happiness Ntuli.
There's a camera there. Sorry. Just stand. Wait for me to read your name.
Busiswa Agrineth Chezi. Asipe Tandabantu. Onati Tikwayo.
There's a camera there.
Tobile Notando Tulu. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the National Diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Tandekile Dlamini. Anesh Premchund.
Okay. Last but not least, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nompilo Ngobile Pelm Gadi receives the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences.
A big congratulations to all of you. Ziti how halala. I'm not a singer. Ziti halala. Ziti how halala. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations, congratulations, class of 2024-2025, on this very important achievement. You have done a wonderful job, and we are all grateful for your achievement this evening. You may go forth from this place with a sense of purpose, of commitment to excellence, and to determination to make a world a better place. As you leave here today, remember that you have graduated from the largest in Africa and the oldest comprehensive open distance e-learning institution, which has been in existence for 152 years. That comes with many, many years of experience. With this graduation, you have now joined a pedigree of African leaders, and we expect the best from you, who have graduated from this institution for 152 years. With over 50,000 graduates that UNISA produces annually, you contribute significantly to our mission of driving economic development and fostering a socially just society. The world is waiting for your talents, your ideas, and your leadership. South Africa is much of the world, faces immense challenges, economic inequality, education reform, and social justice. But armed with this knowledge and skills you have acquired, I have no doubt that you are more than prepared to face these challenges head-on. You have survived many challenges in your learning. You will continue to survive the challenges to come in the future. You are not just graduates today, you are change makers, innovators, and future leaders. Your decisions, the decisions you make, the actions you take, and the value you hold dear will shape the world around you. Let this be your guiding light as you go forward. Today, as we celebrate these achievements with you, we also know that the knowledge that you hold as ambassadors of this esteemed institution will make an impact in the world. As you embarked on the next chapter of your journey, I urge you to embody the value of what we call graduateness at UNISA. And what this entails is dedication, service, innovation, and ethical conduct, and to be agents of positive change in your communities and beyond. Following good ethical principles and conduct in all you do, either as a student and in the world of work, it is very, very critical, because you being a UNISA graduate reflects on our institution's values. You are the mirror of the university, and you will be judged accordingly. When you do good to society, people will always remember that that is a UNISA graduate. And your families also will be proud of you, of your good work, because of the values that they have instilled in you. But if you do anything unethical, it will reflect badly on your family and on our institution. As UNISA graduates, you must always strive to display unwavering integrity in everything that you do, resisting the temptation of doing unethical things. You should be leaders, not followers. As you embark on this new chapter, embrace your roles as leaders with courage, with conviction, with humility, knowing that the decisions that you make today will have an impact in the world tomorrow. As I conclude, I would like to remind you not to forget the tremendous privilege you have been afforded in receiving your higher education. As we celebrate your accomplishments today, let us also remember those who are less fortunate and strive to create an inclusive and equitable society for all. And with this degree, you can do it. Or with your qualifications that you got today, you can do it. And I challenge you to keep on moving and learning to the next level of your studies that you may wish for. I salute you, all the esteemed class of 2024 and 2025. Make a mark wherever you go and serve society with pure diligence and humility. All the best to you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now officially, now that you have graduated from UNISA, you have officially become part of the UNISA alumni, and you are now part of the illustrious Circle of Excellence. Let's give you a round of applause for being an alumni of UNISA. Your responsibility is to contribute to help define tomorrow, and there are many things that you can do, and as an alumni, that comes with responsibility. There are students who would have loved to be seated with you today, but because of circumstances in life, they did not make it. It could have been ill health, it could have been financial difficulties, it could have been family challenges, and they are not here. But with your assistance, with your support, if you know one, please give them your hand and help them to get to this point. And also, if you want to help other students, you can become an e-tutor, and also you can continue a lifelong journey with the College of Graduate Studies and produce knowledge that will help society by advancing your degree to the next level. Also, you have an opportunity to make a contribution to UNISA to help the less fortunate students who have financial difficulties by donating some, even a minimal amount will make an impact in helping a student to graduate. You may make your contribution at www.unisa.ac.za and press the button donate. And I congratulate you once more as you have become #Circle of Excellence at UNISA. All the best. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, which is on page 33 of the program, and kindly remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Please stand up. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.